guys, welcome to J Powell Music. Be sure to like and subscribe here on the channel so you know when each of these videos are going to be available for you to watch. And then also, like I usually always say, I do a few other podcasts as well. So if you are a fan of the J Powell Music channel, check out the Music Buds, Budds. I co-hosted with Preston Buds, an album review podcast, mainly hip hop R&B focus, but check that out. Very fun podcast. I also do a video game podcast, Gamers for Life podcast, the Gamers Number 4 Life podcast. And I have a specific guitar podcast, the 440 Guitar Podcast. I am the host and founder of that podcast. I've interviewed a lot of great folks on that with that podcast, such as Orianthi, Michael Jackson's former guitarist, and just amazing guitar player in general, Mark Lettieri, Josh Smith, and many others. So be sure to check that out as well. Plenty of audio episodes for that, for those podcasts as well that I mentioned. I'm here at Abbey Road Studios, as it seems, and I kept thinking about live performances, just seeing your favorite musicians or what have you live. And I was just curious to see kind of what your guys' favorite live performances have been. You know, I know for me, I've been to a few live performances. I saw the Roots live at the Observatory, which I thought was very, very good. Really great. I think one of the most personal, recently, one of the most personal performances that I've seen, I saw Jack White at the YouTube Theater in LA within the SoFi Stadium. And man, that was amazing. That was an amazing performance because he's in his 40s now, right? But he performs as if he's just started, you know. And there's something to be admired with that. You know, I think Jack White's a genius. I love Jack White. I love how he approaches music. I love his voice. I love his lyrics. I love his intensity when he plays. He's one of the first musicians that I kind of like was inspired to learn guitar because I'm a left-handed guitar. Well, I'm left-handed, but I don't play left-handed. I play right-handed because when I was learning, there wasn't a whole lot of well-made guitars that were made left-handed at the time. So I just decided to learn right-handed because, you know, there's too many guitars available right-handed. So I just learned right-handed. And in some way that might have crippled my playing. But in others, there's been a uniqueness as well as far as how I play since I'm left-handed. But anyway, Jack White, great performance. You know, did some deep cuts, you know, some stuff from the new album, some stuff from the old album. Really great. So that's definitely one of my favorite live performances. The Roots, like I mentioned. Another great performance was Silver Sun Pickups and Muse, singing them Muse. They were in the same show in Phoenix, Arizona. So saw them there. And that was a great show. It was a great show because for one, we were really close. And I'm from California, so for people in Arizona, I feel like when it comes to how they, I guess how they react to music live, it's very different. So I was a huge fan. Me and my friends, we drove up there, and Silver Sun Pickups, one of my favorite bands as well. Great performance, and they opened for Muse, and Muse was insane. We're very, very close. Like I was able to see the reflection of his guitar, of Matthew Bellamy's guitar, because he had like that mirror, you know, guitar, yeah, great, just incredible. I would say they're one of the best three-piece bands ever, which should be a completely different video as far as for three-piece bands, who are the top three-piece bands. So I'm gonna write that down. But yeah, so anyway, the point of making this video, give me your thoughts on just your favorite live performances. What are some of your live performances that you've seen that just stuck with you and why? Curious to have the conversation in the comments. Thank you for you guys being so active in the comments too. Really appreciate it, especially just because how, you know, how young this channel is. You know, I just started here, want to keep continuing to do it. I'm glad that there's some passionate folks in music, that we can have these conversations. I think it's really dope. So, yeah, leave a note in the comments as far as your favorite live performances. You're going to have a video coming soon. The next video, I think you're going to like it as well. And yeah, again, J Powell Music signing off, and I'll see you later this week.